Hello and welcome to the Jace-Z stream. I'm your host, Sean Brayford. Today we're going to be building and playing some modern UrzaTron, or Bluetron. The goal of the deck is to assemble the Tron package from Urza Land Cycle. Here we go. Urza's Mine, Urza's Power Plant, Urza's Tower. You just have one of them on the battlefield, or two of them, of each kind. You can only add one, they add one to your mana pool. You control all three. Mine and Power Plant add 2 to your mana pool instead, and Tower add 3 to your mana pool instead. You get all three, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana at least. And you can cast things eventually with a few more lands, like Kozilek, Butcher of Truth, or other really big spells early on in the game, like Wormcoil Engine, etc. Go ahead and add these. To aid in the quest for Tron, we have 4 expedition maps. 1 Tectonic Edge for the mirror and for pesky cards like Manlands and Gavany Townships, etc. Basically, a control shell with an ability to ramp very quickly. A lot of blue cards, card draw spells like Anticipate, Remand, card draw, and counterspell in one. Snapcaster Mage. One card that's great in this deck is Academy Ruins. 1 blue and 1, tap it to put target artifact card from your graveyard on top of your library. So an expedition map, a Oblivion Stone, a Mindslaver to Mindslaver lock your opponent. That happened to me. It's not a pleasant experience. You have enough mana. Play Mindslaver, pay 4, tap it, sacrifice to activate it. Control your opponent during their next turn, and then if you have even 2 more mana, 1 blue and 1 colorless, and Academy Ruins open, you can put Mindslaver from your graveyard back on top of your library and just repeat on them. One card out of the ordinary that I picked up for this is a Claustrophobia, just for extra removal. Not sure how well it's going to do, but we'll. Some more Condescends. Picked up some more Dismembers for the sideboard. Just one more. One Platinum Angel, which can be fetched with Trinket Mage, which we'll add in a second. Or sorry, Treasure Mage. Platinum Angel says it's flying, 4/4 flyer. It's an artifact creature. You can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win the game. Yep, some more Remands. Repeal. Great way to deal with pesky permanents your opponents have on the battlefield. And singleton copy of Solemn Simulacrum. It's a great way to ramp. Also seen it used where in conjunction with Academy Ruins, where they just keep looping Solemn Simulacrum to build up their mana base and draw a card basically as a chump blocker for a ground attacker. A one of Sundering Titan costs 8 mana to cast, but when it enters the battlefield or leaves the battlefield, choose a land of each basic land type, then destroy those lands. So again, it's great against mana aggressive decks like tricolor decks, Abzan, Naya, Esper, etc. Usually hit 3 of their lands. You have to sacrifice an island sometimes, but they'll usually lose 3 lands, maybe just 1 if it's Merfolk or mono red. Good card. One Talisman of Progress. So way to ramp. Two Treasure Mages. These can be used to fetch up artifacts with converted mana cost 6 or greater. We have some artifact creatures, such as Wormcoil. I need to pick up a Wormcoil. Let's see how much they're going. Photo Magic. One for 8. All right, we're the proud new owners of a Wormcoil engine. We'll add one more ley line to the sideboard. Another Spellskite. Another Dismember. And how about another Spell Snare? Let's add our islands. We still have room for 4 more cards. Let's look through and see if we can come up with. I think some more card drawing spells would be good. Already have 2 Mind Springs where we get to draw X cards, so it's great in the late game, but not as good in the early game. We've seen some people run Dispels in the main. Maybe we'll put 1 Dispel in the main. Always run Serum Visions. Maybe 1 Compulsive Research. Get Mage legal. Maybe a Gifts. 1 card to play with. That's 60.